Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Start Off your Poisson Distribution. This is one more problem which is asked in your previous year question paper. Okay, so on the screen, I'm giving you the question. So there is a factory in that there are number of injuries given in the form of your Poisson distribution. And this is a question. So what is the lambda value given there? That is 0.5. Done. And this is the question that is divided into three parts. So what is the first question? That is less than 2 accidents in a week. Then more than 2 accidents in a week. And in 3-week period, there are no accidents. So that is the Poisson distribution pattern that we have to find it out. Okay, so first, in order to find out that, what we have to do, we have to find out that what is your e power minus lambda value. Okay, so for that, first we'll go with the first one, less than 2 accidents. So how can we know that less than 2 accidents? Less than 2 accidents can be written in this form, that is probability of x less than 2. So less than 2 accidents means it can be either 1 accident or it can be either 0 accidents. Okay, so that is P of A equal to 0 plus P of A equals to 1. In this way, you can write that. Okay, less than 2. It can be 1 accident or it can be a 0 accidents. Okay, so first we will calculate this P of A equal to 0. How you will calculate P of A equal to 0? That is this. X will be 0. X will be 0 means e power minus 0.5 into lambda power. What is lambda here? Lambda is 0.5. So 0.5 to the power 0 by 0 factorial plus e power minus 0.5 into 0.5 to the power 1 by 1 factorial. Okay, so what is this value? That is e power minus 0.5. So see on the screen, you have been given with your Poisson distribution table. So in this Poisson distribution table, check at 0.5. After 5, we don't have any value. So we need to see that 0.5 at 0. We have to check the value. So what is that lambda value? What is that E value now? That is 0.6065 is the value. Okay, so 0.6065 into anything to the power 0 is 1 and 0 factorial is also 1. Okay, plus e power minus 0.15. What we got that value? That is 0.6065. Okay, 0.6065 into 0.5 to the power 1 is 0.5 by 1 factorial is also 1. So what is this value? 0.6065 plus 0.6065 into 0.5. The total value is 0.9098. Okay, so this is a probability that there can be less than 2 accidents. Okay, so that will be your first question. Then what's the second question? More than 2 accidents. Okay, so let me give you one small explanation regarding this. More than 2 accidents means, see, there can be n number of accidents that we don't know. So till how many values will you write? We cannot. Either it is 100, it is a 200 or else it is an infinity. We don't know what is the value there. So how to calculate these type of questions is, how we need to write this? That is, see here carefully, that is probability of x greater than more than 2 accidents means greater than 2. So how can we write that? That is 1 minus P of x less than or equal to 2. So let me give a small example of that. That is, in a class, I want to know that how many students scored the first grade marks. Okay, so how many students are there? There are roundabout, like suppose in 100 students class, there are 70 people who have scored your first grade marks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 till 70 I cannot count like that. So what I'll do, I'll ask the students there that how many did not get first grade. So it will be 30. So 100 minus 30, that is 70 will be your answer. So in the same way, same logic here also, whenever it is greater than 2, how many values we don't know. That is the reason we always take it as 1 minus p of x less than or equal to 2. Okay. So how can we write this? That is 1 minus x less than or equal to 2 means p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2. Okay. Because less than or equal to 2. It can be either 0 accidents, it can be either 1 accident, or it can be the 2 accidents, because equal to, less than or equal to 2. Okay. So how to write this value? 1 minus, what is p of 0? That is e. We already have done 0, this value itself. Okay. So what is that? E power minus 0.5. This is 1, this is 1. So directly I'll write e power minus 0.5 plus, what is p of 1 value? P of 1 value is this one. Okay. So directly I'll write the value because we have already done. What is that? E power minus 0.5 into 0.5 plus, what is p of 2 now? P of 2 is e power minus 0.5 into 0.5 to the power 2 by 2 factorial. 2 factorial means 2 into 1. Okay. So calculate the value, that is 1 minus e power 0 minus 0.5. We already got the value, that is 0.6065 plus 0.6065 into 0.5. Okay. Then plus 0.6065 into 0.5 whole square, that is 0.25 by 2. Okay. So how we can write the value? That is 1 minus, what is this value? That is 0.6065 plus, what is 0.6065 into 0.5? The value is 0.30325 plus this total value is 0.125. Okay. So what will be the value? 1 minus 0.9856, that equal to 0.0144. So this is the probability that more than 2 accidents can happen. Okay. Then what is a C? That is next question. In a 3-week period, there are no accidents. In the previous questions, 2 questions there, they have asked for only 1 week. Now here they are asking for 3-week period. Okay. So for the first week, no accident. No accident means P of 0. Okay. No accidents means what? That is P of 0. It means there is no accidents. Okay. So what is P of 0? How many times we have to write that? 3 times, because 3 weeks he is asking there. Okay. So P of 0 plus P of 0 plus P of 0, because 3 weeks, not 1 week. If they ask for 1 week, it will be only 1 P of 0. Okay. So what is P of 0 value we got? We already have done that value there. That is here, this one. Okay. So what is that value? That is 0.6065 plus again 0.6065 plus again 0.6065. So what is the total value? 0.2223. That is the value. So what is this? The probability that 0.223 is the probability that there is no accident in a 3-week period. Okay, note down, it is very important question there. It is the previous year repeated question. Okay, and most probably in the Poisson distribution they will give in this pattern itself. Okay, thank you. Subscribe and share the video with your friends.